Hey everybody, it's Chris and Kels from Chow time. We've had a really great Christmas and New Year's break, and we're really excited to be back today filming our first video of 2021. We're super excited to show you guys what we've got planned for this year and all the exciting content that we've got, starting with this video.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to do something very simple. We're just going to do Korean barbecue at the house. We love Korean barbecue. We eat it quite a bit. So what we're going to do is just show you quick prep, our little stove, which our very good friend Ashley Kimchi gave us, and just us enjoying our food. And hopefully you guys will like the video as always. So as always, people, it's time to chow.
It's definitely time to chow.
Okay, so this is our little stove. I have to say, it is absolutely fantastic. It's very small, it's very simple. What you do is you just put the coals on the top, you light it up with some fire, you let it heat up, you let the wind feed through here. So it usually takes about half an hour for it to be ready. This is a steel hot plate which you sit on top very simply, and it gets nice and hot, and by then we should have all the food prepped. We actually like using the coals because the flavour that it gives is so much nicer, and you get that, that charry, crispy, and you also get that really good smoky flavour which comes through everything. So we do vegetables, we do meat, but even the vegetables especially, they taste really, really good and really amazing when it actually gets all that smoke. And it gets really, really crispy, and it also gets very tender. Even the vegetables gets very tender with the time over the heat. So I'm just going to get the coals ready to rock and roll here. We'll get this lit up, and then we just have to leave it for about half an hour. We'll come back and show you what it looks like. I'm just going to slice up this Scotch fillet. We just got this from Coles. It's just nice and thin and simple. I'm going to slice it up nice and thin, and I'm going to just mix it and use this marinator which we got from Mart. I spoke to the gentleman there today. He said it was a great marinade to use. We're going to marinate the steak for maybe 15 to 30 minutes, and we'll see how that goes when we put that on the fire. It should be really nice. I'm going to show you now is just some of the side dishes that we use. Now, of course, you guys will know this. When you go to a Korean barbecue place, they've got so many sides. Well, this is our house, and as I said, we're just trying to keep it simple. So we use around 4 different things. So first of all, we've got kimchi, which we got from Mart as well. We've tried a few different types of kimchis. We probably like this one the best, from Mart anyway. We've just got good old sesame oil. We've got good old sesame oil. What we do is with the sesame oil, we just put that in a bowl and add a little bit of salt and pepper. We've got, of course, soy sauce. As you can see, it's a very big bottle, but everybody loves soy sauce.
Why do we have so much soy sauce?
I like buying big bottles of stuff. I like going to Costco and buying bottles as big as I can because it makes me happy. And we've also got samjang. Now, we went to a shopping centre to get a really big container of it, and it only came in this very small container. The reason why we wanted to get a bigger container is because last time we got this and it lasted us about 2 barbecues and we ate all of it. So this is definitely my favourite dipping sauce. I love it. It's very, very tasty, and it has a really, really nice umami flavour, and it's got a really nice colour as well. So that's what makes this, if I didn't have any of these and I just had this, I would still be happy.
Hey guys, so we've almost got our Korean barbecue fire all ready to go. The next thing that we're gonna do is just prep up some veggies. Obviously, the meat is a good part of Korean barbecue, but you need to have some veggies with it as well. It's also good, it just takes away a bit of the heaviness. We find that we usually have enough veggies sort of in our fridge that we can use. It's really great if you've got leftover mushrooms, spring onions, green beans, lettuce. Onion's another really good one that we love to do.
This is one of my favourite beers in the whole world. It's called Chimay. It's a Belgian beer. It's an Abbey Ale, which means it's made in a church. Is probably that's what you would say. It's a Trappist beer. I think there are only 4 Trappist breweries in the world, and you're going to believe it, Australia actually has one of them. But this is amazing. The only thing is this, it's a 9.5% beer, so it is very strong, but it tastes, how can I describe it? It's like caramel, it's like honey, it's like molasses. It's number 1 on my list of beers, and I do have a top 5, but this is definitely my favourite. The best. It's like mother's milk. It's like God's tears. So we get this pre-sliced meat from Top Mart as well. Just so you guys know, I keep referring to Top Mart a lot. Top Mart is like a Korean supermarket, which is here in WA. I don't know if it's around Australia, I'm not sure. But it's a Korean supermarket which specialises in Korean products. So that's where we got the samjang, the kimchi. So it has this pre-sliced pork belly. So we're going to use some of this for the barbecue tonight, which is really good. It's really good value for money as well. As you can see, this is 500 grams. It's amazing to see how much 500 grams is when it's sliced thinly. It looks really, really good. Okay. And then we've also got this beef brisket here. Kels and I prefer to use the beef brisket mainly due to the fact that it's actually got some fat content in it, and it actually tastes really, really good because it's a little bit fatty. And when you cook it a long time as well, it gets quite charry as well.
Is this little balcony. It was like it was just made for Korean barbecue nights.
Alright, with Korean barbecue as always, you need to let things kind of sit on there for a while and kind of, as you can see, what's happening is all the fat is oh god, all the fat is dripping in to the actual fire, and it's just causing a bit of a spit up.
I can't believe that we get to do this in our backyard. It is amazing.
Well,
and it's January now, isn't it?
It is.
And it's, I hate to say, it's about 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, but it's actually quite cool now. I don't think it's actually that hot.
No, it's great. Perfect t-shirt weather.
How's that taste?
I've been waiting all day for this.
Is it good?
So good.
Well, I want to eat some now. Hold on.
No.
That. The pork. The pork tastes wicked in sesame oil. Like,
Oh my god.
with some gnocchis. We need to shut that door. Yeah, marinated Scotch fillet we're putting on here right now. Check that out. Bit of beef, bit of brisket, bit of samjang. Here's the spring onion. I'm going to dip the spring onion in a bit of soy actually, just a little bit. When you cook it for that long, you saw how charred it was. It becomes really sweet. I love spring onions. I wish we had more. Well, we do have more. Get some onions on here. More onions.
This is the best activity for a Tuesday night.
What are you doing on a Tuesday night? I'm just having some Korean barbecue at my house on my little stove, my little coal stove, and get some more mushrooms on there. Look at that. We've got pork, scotch fillet, beef, enoki mushrooms, green beans, onions, normal mushrooms. Aren't we lucky?
Very. Do you want to be dinks forever?
Dinks? No. We need to have children one day. And Kelsey's parents don't get too happy, alright? Especially your mum.
How good does that look?
Looks amazing.
So this is with the new marinade that we just got today. Oh my god.
And a bit of soy.
I love soy sauce with this. So good. And you gotta have the Korean bean paste.
I'm really impressed with that marinade.
It melts in your mouth.
No, I'm really impressed with that marinade, you know what I mean? It's really, really, really good.
We'll chuck some onions in there. Nice bit of steak, bit of pork. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. That's literally all it is. Little lettuce wrap. And then usually what I'll do is like grab a bit of the like bean paste. It's like about that much. And kind of just like smear it inside. That's gonna taste awesome. And then literally just kind of roll it up like that. And then that's pretty much all it is. Then you just dip it. So you've got the sesame paste, sesame oil, or the soy sauce. But I'm gonna go for the sesame oil first. Oh, awesome. Are you gonna have some lettuce?
No, I want to eat more meat.
I'm gonna go for the soy sauce now.
Good?
The onion, the marinated steak, it's awesome.
Cool.
All I need now is a bite of kimchi. I don't know why, but this is probably the best Korean barbecue we've ever had.
At home.
Seriously.
What?
I made this for you.
What's all this green stuff?
Eat it.
Well, bloody. Oh god, it's a bit smoky.
It's good, isn't it?
That sesame oil. That sesame oil with that wrap is a perfect combination. Perfect combination. You have the nuttiness of the sesame oil with the contrast of the crunchy veg, and the meat's kind of caramelly right now, but there's the contrast of all of it together is just fantastic. Really, really good. I'm surprised because we don't usually have sesame oil at the Korean barbecue restaurants. A lot of the time we actually don't. Say that everything that we've consumed tonight, if you're talking about, now don't forget we've bought things in bulk and stuff like that, but if you're talking about the meat itself, so I reckon we've spent maybe about $25 on meat, around that. I reckon the sauces came up to about maybe $5-6, if that, in total. And I think the veg is about $5 as well, what we've got down there, if that. So overall, I think everything that we've had tonight would probably come up to around $35, $40, which for Korean barbecue at home is actually extremely affordable. But if you're talking about comparing how much this would cost you at a restaurant, this is a hell of a lot cheaper and a hell of a lot more affordable. And overall, tastes just as good. In actual fact, in some cases, it actually tastes better because we're cooking with coals and a lot of places don't. So I would definitely say, get one of these, get your meats, get your sauces, get your veg, and do some Korean barbecue at home. You'll really enjoy it. Everybody, we've come to the end of our video. First of all, I have to say I'm very, very full.
Absolutely.
I have to say our little stove did a great job tonight. It's still actually very, very hot. We could actually keep eating, but we're just both done.
No,
Sorry.
we've eaten so much.
Sorry. What was your favourite tonight?
The brisket, definitely by far the best part. I really like the lettuce wraps. Like, that was nice, but if I'm honest, it was all about the beef for me tonight.
Cool. I really liked the marinated Scotch fillet. I thought that was by far the best tonight. I like what you were saying. I really like the brisket as well. I'll just say the pork didn't really do it for me tonight. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know. We love eating pork. We love the swine. But yeah, I don't know why. It just didn't do it for us tonight. But it was.
But I have to say, like, meat cooked this way on this kind of barbecue, like, it really makes a difference. When you go to Korean barbecue restaurants and they cook with the gas, it actually doesn't have this flavor.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No, it's not.
It's definitely not the same. We hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to Chow Time. We really appreciate your support.
Thank
Bye,
you so
everybody.
much.
Bye.
Didn't you ever go to Boy Scouts?
Me go to fucking Boy Scouts? Hell no. I went to Noodle Scouts. Where you go to the camp and they're like, this is how you make the best fried noodle.